Aquarius, look at this layout. You are being pulled towards something this week, but not everything pulling you is meant for you, so we must raise a little bit of caution. This is your health, wealth, and happiness tarot reading for the week of March 30th through April 5th. And what shows up across your health, wealth, and your happiness is awakening, opportunity, and temptation. With that said, because there is a clear message here, we need to make sure we focus. All right? Something is calling you forward. Something new is opening. But something is also testing you. It's your choices that matter this week. So why don't we start over here with your health and give that judgment card a little bit of a shakeout, okay? With that said, when the judgment card is in your health area, that is telling you that this is an awakening. It's a realization. This is seeing something clearly that you can't ignore anymore, Aquarius, all right? This feels like a wake-up call, okay? Don't be surprised if you start having some ailments or your body telling you you've stressed it too much. Maybe you haven't slept enough. Maybe you haven't eaten well enough. Maybe you're not hydrating yourself enough. Maybe you're not dealing with your stress enough, and therefore you're not being able to properly get rid of it by grounding or whatever you're doing. Whatever is happening, your body is showing you signs and trying to wake you up that you need to maybe take a little bit more time and care with yourself, if you know what I'm saying. Here's the truth. You already know what needs to change, right? This week just makes it undeniable. So don't be surprised. Don't ignore if you're feeling some chest pains. Don't ignore if you're feeling that chest pressure. Don't ignore if you're getting headaches. Don't ignore if your aches and pains and your joints are going crazy. Don't ignore if you're feeling overwhelmed and you're feeling like you've lost control, or you're having a bit of fog, or you can't think properly. These signs need to be paid attention to. This could be a habit you ignored. Just ignoring. You just can't ignore it anymore. It might be a habit you did, but you can't. You can't. Okay, this is a realization that your energy or your direction, again, are not aligned with what is best for you. All right. This could be understanding that you've been holding back and not taking care, because again, you figured you put it off. This is clarity. And your big phrase this week should be, I see it now. I see it now. Okay. And once you do, don't be surprised if it opens up corridors to helping you deal with what we're going to deal with here with the money. But let's get over here one more time and do some clarifications. Okay. First and foremost, you have choices. Put your head in the sand. Don't pay attention. Or understand that this is your wake-up call, and this is super important. All right. You make choices here. And it's telling you, please choose wisely. Choose what is going to help you long term, okay? Do what will send you on a path long term, again, to destinations unknown that are much better than where you are now. It's going to require some change. That King of Cups is here, and he is sitting on water. He is change. It's going to require you taking control of your change. You making the choice to make changes, then you taking control of your change. Again, you can't leave this to something else or someone else. And then ultimately you get to it. Get her done. Get her done. Just start doing it. Put into place the things that you know you need to do. Make sure that you are in control of your change and you're seeing it happen. Again, if you're feeling chest pains, if you're feeling fogginess, if you're feeling dehydration, if you're feeling headaches, these are signs that should not be ignored. Let's make sure we pay attention. If you feel like you're overwhelmed, let's not ignore it. Your emotional health is just as important as your physical health, so both need to be taken care of. Let me say that again. Your emotional health is just as important as your physical health. They both need to be taken care of. So with that said, let's move over to your finances, and that's the Page of Rods or Wands, depending on which deck you're looking at. And as you notice, I have a deck here with Wands and a deck here with Rods. It's the same. But when the Page of Rods or Wands ends up in your wealth area, it's all good. It's exciting. That's exciting because this is news. This is news. This is opportunity coming in. This is curiosity. What is it you don't know? What is it you need to know? What is it you want to learn? Right? This is a new idea, a new direction, a spark of excitement, a spark of fascination, a spark of learning and understanding. This is like this new, creative, exciting energy. And when it comes, make sure you take advantage of it, because Aquarius, Here's your moment. Here's your moment. Are you willing to explore, or are you going to stay where everything feels familiar in that state, a safe little space? Really, Aquarius? We know you aren't safe. That's not, you tend to want to explore. You want to see things. You're a water sign. You want to feel it all. You want to experience it all. So I cannot be convinced, no matter what, that you're not willing to explore. And this is the week to explore, okay? Because this card says your next level starts with something new and not on the safe side. And you never go safe if you have that exploration bug. You know you don't. You know you don't. So let's make sure we break out of that this week, okay? And the payoff here for this, oh, I'm telling you, is this is where your money grows. Something different. Try something different. There's just an energy there, right? Make sure you listen to your curiosity. Let that curiosity lead you. Follow that curiosity to its nth degree, so where you can figure out where this is going to take you, it's going to take you to a great place. And taking that risk on something, it's going to feel right this time. It's not going to feel crazy. It's not going to feel random. It's not going to feel like you don't know, like you're worried or concerned. You're going to feel when you take that risk, you're going to feel that it is right. And that risk is called potential. And you'll know what that potential is. So this is the time it gets real. The question is, what are you going to do about it? If you're approached about a job or an opportunity, you should be jumping on it. If you're approached about an investment, jump on it. If you are approached about starting a business or going in partnership with a business, you should be jumping on it. If you're looking at anything that's going to give you some additional resources or help you blow up financially, then you need to do it. There's nothing here this week that says that you need to be throwing out the caution flag. This is throwing out the I'm ready for it flag and letting people know you are ready to see that expansion. And I'm loving it. Let's get some clarification. Look at this. A number of things are going to come your way. And you may feel a little bit overwhelmed and maybe a little bit like there's a lot going on, but you'll figure it out. You will figure it out. You will focus, because that's the focus card. And there's a balance card. You're going to balance everything out. You're going to say, okay, this versus this, and you're going to figure out through all of these opportunities what makes the best sense, what makes the balance in your life, and you're going to move forward with it without a doubt. And then you're going to be able to rest and celebrate the fact that you did it. You did it. And you're not going to have any concern because, again, you're going to want to feel that decision making, that quick decision making, because it's going to feel right, and you're going to be at rest knowing that you made the right choice, especially when it pays off. That's exactly the case. Well, with that said, let's move on to the happiness card. And Lord have mercy, I'm not liking the happiness card that much. It's a powerful card. It is a powerful card. That devil card. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. But it is in that house, and so we got to talk about it, okay? It is a powerful card. This is attachment. This is desire. This is something that pulls you in hard. Something is working you. Something is definitely working you, Aquarius. This can go two ways. This can be an empowerment card, or this can be control. The question is, what are you going to see about it, okay? And here's the truth. The same energy that traps you is the same energy that frees you. But the only way it can free you is if you take control. Again, it's the same energy. It's what you do with it. What are you ready to do? What are you ready to do? Oh my goodness, I'm loving this energy. The more I feel this energy, I'm telling you, there's the happiness. If you want happiness to come from this, you have to recognize what has the power over you. What can control you? What can make you screw up? What can make you do things? Okay, once you understand and recognize what the power is, then you have to decide, should it? Should it have that power? Or did it have that power at one time and I've let it go that way over and over again and I don't need that anymore? This can be all kinds of things. This sometimes can be addictions. This can be bad habits. This can be all kinds of, this can be the way in which you deal with people, the relationships you have with different people. They may alter again. This is reclaiming control of your choices. This is you determining where you're going to go for the day, what you're going to do for the day, what you're going to enjoy for the day, what you're drinking, what you're eating, all those things, and this is intense. This is an intense feeling, and it's truth and it's power. So you have the power to create the truth and avoid the intense feeling that somebody may have, I guess, imported upon you, impressed upon you, because again, of other things over time. This is you taking control. So again, recognize what has power over you, decide if it still should, and reclaim the control of your choices and let go of the things that do not serve your highest and best interest. Let's get some clarification here. Oh, yeah. Lord have mercy. There's some folks in your life that really aren't serving your best and highest need. With that said, you may have to clean some house, and you know who they are. You don't even need the worst part is, as soon as I threw that card over and told you that, you knew who this is already, right? And there is this concern of like, I'll just leave things alone for now. No, you won't. No, you shouldn't. You will, maybe, but you shouldn't. This is you just sitting there going, oh, well, I'll take care of it tomorrow. Don't take care of it tomorrow. Take care of it today. Move this on now so you can get your rest of your year cleaned out and back to getting you in a healthier space, a happier space. Okay, let's move beyond the gloom. And when we do this, when we get rid of some of the things or some of the people in our life that does not serve us well, or restructure the relationship. Sometimes the relationship gets altered in certain ways and you have to restructure and say, no, you got a little too close or you kind of moved a little too far away, whatever the thing is, you got to restructure it to put it back to where it brings both parties happiness and benefit. If it's not bringing both parties happiness and benefit, then you need to move on. But don't sit here and not make decisions, okay? Let's bring closure here. Let's bring some closure here. Closure for good reason, by the way. Not for a bad reason, but for a good reason. Because we need to be happier. We need to be happier. All this is lining up. If this is lining up, we can't be in the gloom here. That's just not going to, it's just, you don't want it. You don't want it. All right. So Aquarius, let's take a look at the whole thing again. Let's put it together in a summary. First and foremost over here, you've got that Judgment card in the Health card. And that's an awakening, a realization, and a clarity. Make sure that you're taking control and doing the changes you need to do, correct? Then we're going over here to the Wealth card, and that is the Page of Rods. That's opportunity, new direction, and potential. Man, there's so much here for you. If you only could see the money that I see here that is available to you, should you reach out and take it. And then we come over here to the gloom and doom of the devil. Man, have mercy. The devil and happiness. All I can say is, devil, get behind me. Not today, Satan. Not today, Satan. Get behind me. Get behind me. Because we're not giving in temptations anymore. We're not going to deal with all these attachments that people brought onto us. We are taking control. We're using our power. And we're saying, no, we're claiming our energy. This is done. We are done with that, right? So this week isn't random at all. It's a decision point. What are you going to do? Are you going to answer the call? Are you going to take the opportunity? And are you going to choose power? Again, are you going to answer the call? Are you going to take the opportunity? Are you going to choose power? Because Aquarius, this might be the week you realize you were never stuck. You never were. You were just deciding what was really in control. And do you want to let them have that control still? Again, let's shake things up this week. Let me know how this resonates with you. You may want to watch this again because this is some heavy stuff and some deep stuff. And you may have missed a few things along the way because of, again, there's just a lot here. So feel free to watch it again. Also hit that like, share, subscribe, and follow button. Share this with people. Some folks need to hear this. This is messages they need to hear, and this message will resonate, I promise you. So hit the like, share, subscribe, and follow buttons. And then also do me a favor. Come back next week. Help me grow my channel and spread the word. Love, light, and blessings from me at Ear Sonora Mystic Tarot to you and your family. Until next week, bye-bye.